If your eyeshadow always ends up looking heavy, overly done, or making your eyes look small, or just looking over the top, that isn't always just because of your eye shape or eye size. It actually has a lot to do with where you're applying the eyeshadow, the type of eyeshadow you're applying, and just your general blending. If you want an eyeshadow look that opens up your eyes, makes them look bigger, lifted, more fresh, this is going to be an eyeshadow tutorial that you're going to want to watch. These few strategic techniques I'm going to show you can help with openness, light, shape, all without making your eyes look heavy. The eyeshadow palette I'm going to use today is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension Essential Artistry Edit eyeshadow palette, and it is such a nice eyeshadow palette. It's so nice. I'm going to go through some tips as I'm applying it, but some of it I'm going to be showing you, and some of it I'm going to be kind of, because there's obviously so many different eyeshadow looks that you can do that can help to open up your eyes, lift them, and kind of give more shape. And I can't do all of those techniques in one eye look, but I will be talking through some additional kind of tips and tricks with you, like as well as applying what I'm applying. First off, one of the things you don't want to do is apply eyeshadow, like an eyeshadow color, to your entire area of your lid when you're trying to focus on making them look bigger. If you apply a color such as anything which is deeper than your skin tone, it's going to end up making your eye look smaller. If you apply that all over your lid, it's going to make your eye area look smaller. So just remember that. Anything that is darker than your skin tone will end up making your eye area look smaller. I know that sometimes people say, and you've heard me say as well, if you stay with cream formulas, it's honestly the best bet, especially if you're over 40. There are still looks that you can do using powder eyeshadow. It's just, again, like I mentioned at the beginning, all to do with your strategic application and placement. And what I'm going to be using today is powder eyeshadow. You're going to love it. It's something that I feel like is easy for everyone to use. So cream eyeshadow isn't necessarily easy for everyone to use. I heard a lot of people saying they find it a bit of a struggle using that, which it shouldn't be. And I have shown videos in the past showing how you can use that in a very easy way. So do head on over to maybe my playlist and you can have a look at like the eye playlist. That will help you out when it comes to like good eyeshadow techniques using different formulas. But today we are going to be looking at powder formulas because it's just something that I feel like I haven't done in a while and I want you guys to know how you can use it. I want to talk about depth and lifting. So when it comes to adding depth, that's usually meaning that you're going to be using darker shades on certain areas. So for example, you would add a dark shade close to your lash line, and that's to add depth to your eye. But if you apply all the way across, that's going to end up helping to make your eye look smaller. So where you want to focus it, if you're trying to make your eyes look bigger, is you do want to focus the depth to be more along the outer corner of your lash line as opposed to all over, right? Because if you apply all over, it's going to end up flattening the area a little bit. Darkness on the whole kind of area ends up making your eye look smaller and look flatter. So what we want to do is add depth by only applying it in certain areas. That's the whole point when it comes to like adding depth to your face as well. You don't apply everywhere, do you? You add it in certain areas to kind of create that depth. And the same goes for your eyes. So if you have quite deep set eyes, you obviously don't want to add any more depth into the crease area because that's going to further make it look more sunken in. So don't add it anywhere that you feel that you've already got that natural depth. What we want to do is maybe lift the eye area a little bit by applying it on the outer corner. I know that a lot of people tend to like having that kind of eyeliner look all the way across, and I'm going to be sharing something in a second that's going to help you to figure out, like, help you to still have that effect without having to apply eyeliner all the way across. Bear with me when it comes to this. So what we're going to be doing is using my BK Beauty 210 brush. I'm going to go into this dark shade here. I'm going to dip on to the tissue once. I'm going to press into the lash line, just on the last quarter of the eye. That's going to help to lift it. So all I'm doing is pressing on the last quarter of the eye. I'm not going past the lash line, I'm just going to the end of the lash line. Really focus on applying it into the roots rather than above the root. It's naturally going to end up going above the root, that's fine. But if you focus on pressing your brush onto the root of the lash, the product isn't going to end up too far up on your lid. So it just adds a little bit above it without it going too far up. Can you see how I've got depth here now? So it's on the outer corner. If I applied that all the way across, it's really just going to end up making the whole eye area look smaller. We're going to take off whatever's on this brush. I'm going to press onto a tissue so there's not much product on this. I'm going to drag this upwards. So whatever color I've just applied there, I'm just dragging it slightly up. That's going to soften the line. And that's going to also give a little bit of a lift. And that's all been done without us even having to apply any eyeshadow past the end of the lash line, because the minute you start blending, everything starts spreading. So always remember that when you apply the product, that should be your placement. When you blend, it's naturally going to expand. Can you see how we've got that nice lift there now? And it's diffused and soft. It's not harsh, it's not flattening the area. It's added a little bit of depth. Okay, let's go ahead and do this on the other side. So just to the last quarter of the lash line, go into the root. There you go. Take it off the brush. Now we're going to drag this upwards and outwards. Okay, so now we've got that lift. So you can see where we've managed to get the lift there. So it's nice and lifted. It's not bringing the eye down. It's not flat. We've got depth in the right place. I'm going to show you a trick right at the end that you can do to kind of like give the illusion of an eyeliner look without having to apply eyeliner. So make sure you catch that at the end. So now what we want to do is brighten the kind of center area of the lid, and that's going to open up the eyes a little bit more. Don't forget to like this video, hit the subscribe button, and then hit the bell button because it means you won't miss my next video. So ultimately, if you want your eyes to look more open, the light needs to hit somewhere. And if it's all dark all over, there's nowhere for that to hit. A slightly lighter color on your lid that's lighter than your skin tone is going to be able to kind of, there's something there for the light to bounce off of so that it gives the illusion of a larger surface area. It doesn't mean you have to apply a light shade all the way over your whole lid. It is about being strategic with your application too. I'm going to use the lighter shade and my BK Beauty 203 brush. I'm going to use the flat part of the brush and I'm going to apply this along the center here. This is going to tone down in a bit, so bear with me. But right now we're really opening up that center of the eye. Focus on applying it to the lid, not above the crease. Just in the center, you don't need to go all the way in. And this is going to tone down, like I said to you, so keep that in mind. Even though it's looking a bit white, we're going to sort that out. I'm going to go into that bottom shade. I'm going to go into this one here. This is my 207 brush. Now I'm going to actually go onto the outer corner of my lid. And I'm just pressing and kind of flicking upwards. This is going to give me more lift and more depth. And I'm going a little bit above the crease. But I'm sticking to the outer corner. See, that's given us more shape now, but that light color in the center has really opened it up so that when we've applied this slightly darker shade up here, it doesn't close the eye. I'm going to go into this one here. It's got a little bit more of a pinkish tone to it. I'm just going to go into the beginning part of the lid. And what that's doing is kind of softening and adding depth at the same time, but it's very soft depth. It's not as strong as the outer corner. So it's just making sure that the whole eye look doesn't look so flat. Then I want to use the 211 brush and then this one here. And I'm going to very lightly just go over the whole lid. And what that's doing is kind of fusing everything together so it doesn't look so disconnected. It's a really small kind of step, but it actually makes a big difference. It just kind of makes sure that everything looks as one, but it still keeps the depth that we've created. By the way, have you subscribed to the beautybreakfastclub.com? Please do head on over, subscribe to it, you're going to love it. It's basically everything to do with beauty, lifestyle, mindset, wellness, fashion. You're going to love it. There's even an over 40 section. It's free to subscribe. That gives you access to one free newsletter every 5 to 10 days. And if you actually go for the paid version, which is the same as getting yourself one coffee a month, that's it. It honestly is something that I feel like is just going to be so good for your mind. So it's well worth it. It's like if you want a break from the world and you love beauty, you love a bit of wellness thrown in, you love a mix of some style, you love a little bit of over 40 stuff, you are going to honestly feel like it's money well spent. and it's not a lot. Go for that. It unlocks the entire site, so you get to actually read all the newsletters, which, by the way, is every other day. There's a new newsletter, without fail, no exceptions. And also, you get to join the group chat on the platform where there's like-minded people. We're all talking together. You can ask me questions directly too. You're going to meet so many amazing, friendly, amazing people on there. You're going to love it. So I can't wait for you to join that version. Don't forget thebeautybreakfastclub.com. Okay, so at this point, we're going to get the 210 brush, go into that one there. We're going to go into the lower lash line, but not all the way across. Just go back and forth about a quarter of the way in from the outer lower lash line and focus on the roots. Can you see how even though we've got that eyeshadow on, it doesn't make the eyes look small, and we haven't even finished yet. So next I'm going to get my Makeup by Mario Master Pigment Pro Pencil in Perfect Brown. This is where you can add that kind of like eyeliner look without applying eyeliner, because the minute you apply eyeliner on your lash line above, it's going to make the eye look smaller. So what we want to do is still keep that nice kind of depth there, give it some extra depth in the places that we haven't applied any dark eyeshadow, but not make it look like it's bringing the eye down or closing it off. So what we're going to do is tight line. We're going to basically go right into the root of the lash, but from the under part of the lash. It makes a difference whether you apply this from the upper part or from the below part of the lash. So what we're doing is tight lining. Makes a huge difference, guys. You're going to see the difference now. Let's take a look at the difference. I've applied it beneath the lash line, but into the lash root. And you can see here we've got nothing. So it does make a difference because you get that definition without having to apply eyeliner above the lash line. So let's do it this way. Okay, then to actually make the eyes look a little bit more open, we're going to use the Fenty Beauty Fine Lines pencil in Natural Beach. And this is like almost flesh tone. And we're going to apply this just to the upper waterline. Kind of 3/4 of the way in. That's going to open up the eye a bit more, but we're also going to apply this on the lower lash line, on the lower waterline. I feel like you see the effects of this more when you put your mascara on. Let's curl the lashes. Okay, I've got my YSL Lash Clash. Your mascara placement makes a big difference in whether your eyes look big or small too. So really focus on applying it through the upper lashes, but also making sure that you do kind of apply it properly along the ends of the lashes. It's actually quite surprising, but a lot of people don't go all the way to the end of the lash when they're applying their mascara. They kind of just go along the center and they miss out this end part. And there's always a few lashes that are left with no mascara. I'm guilty of it myself. I've done it so many times. Because don't forget, when you apply mascara properly to the ends of the lashes, and I don't mean the ends of each lash, I mean the end of your lash line, it actually helps to lift the area as well. Now, what you want to make sure you don't do is do a heavy lower lash with your mascara, because that's going to drag the eye down. So what I would suggest is focus on applying it to the ends of the lashes so that you get a little bit of coverage there, but it's not kind of dragging the eye down. So I tend to make sure that I don't go through the root of the lash on the lower lashes. That immediately will make it look just dragged down. You don't want spidery thick lashes. At this point, I would see if there's anything else you can do to maybe lift it a little bit, or if you want more definition or you want it to be a little bit deeper. I'm going to take that darkest shade on my 210 brush, and I'm just going to lift my eyes just a little bit more. I always feel like once you've got your mascara on, it's kind of your chance to see whether there's anything else that you need. And usually this is where I see, right, okay, do I want it to just be a little bit more kind of lifted? And there you go, that's my finished eye look. So what do you think? You can see that we've got a nice eyeshadow look, but it's not making my eyes look smaller. We've opened them up and we've still managed to actually wear colors that kind of are a little bit dark, but not all over. It's strategic placement. Remember, don't over darken the lower lash line and go all the way across on the upper lash line, because there's very clever things you can do like tight lining to give the effect, but not bring the eye down and make them look like smaller or downwards. Always remember to lift the outer shape so that it kind of brings them up a bit. So more lift, smarter placement, more light, less heaviness. All of those things are really going to help to make your eyes look a little bit bigger. So I really hope you can see that you can get that slight smoky look without making your eyes look smaller. I hope you've enjoyed this today. Everything's listed in the description. Yeah, I hope you really enjoyed it. So if you want to see any other type of eye looks, please do let me know. And if you have any kind of problem solving, let me know in the comments and I'll bring a solution to your issue. So I'll see you on the next video.